Hello everyone, this is William Armstrong here. I here am with a video on a QLink tablet called a QLink Scepter 8 tablet. This tablet runs Android Go edition 11, version 11. It's got a micro USB port, a SD card slot, headphone jack. The micro USBs for charging. When I dropped this tablet by accident on the ground, the corner that is by the USB charging port at the top left nearly came off. But that's just because this tablet back is secured. It has a speaker. It's got a gig of RAM. It uses Android 11 Go edition. It's got 1 gigabyte of RAM, 16 gigabytes of storage. It has Android 11. The preloaded apps are the My QLink account, Opera, browser, Google. Stuff is preloaded. It is a good tablet. And I've got this, so I'm going to unlock it. I swipe up put my pin in. It's unlocked, and here's what it looks like. Let me just press home. This tablet is pretty great. The features of Android 11 are adaptive backlight, smart backlight technology, a reader mode setting that adjusts the screen colors. It's got a night mode that applies a dark theme across the device at night. This right here is actually a useful device. You've got your contacts, you've got your Google Duo, you've got Clock, Gallery Go, you've got YouTube Music, which is now on Android 11, now has YouTube Music on most phones that are newer. You've got the Google Maps Go, the Google Go and Gmail Go and Assistant Go edition. This is a minimal stock Android 11. The only thing you'll find is the My Mobile account from QLink Wireless, sound recorder. There's also Opera browser, the red O, which is Opera right there. And what's built into this tablet here is you can screen record directly on the device. And when I click the pencil icon, I can add things like battery saver. I could screen record directly, which I really like that feature to screen record. There's also a reading mode. There is a screenshot button added in, which is introduced. It's got a calm, soft winter thing, which is kind of weird. I just now noticed. It's got a data saver icon, things like that. The hotspot icon is useless because there's no mobile data connection. It's really weird with a mobile hotspot icon when this device does not have any LTE cellular data connectivity. It's got a nightlight mode, as usual on Android version 9 and higher. The dark theme button's there. I can screenshot it. There's the reading mode button. There's an airplane mode, which is standard on Android phones and tablets, but the hotspot icon is kind of odd, and the contact is kind of odd because this tablet was designed to be on Wi-Fi, not cellular data. It's kind of odd, but that's just how it is. What came in the box was a tablet, charger, and quick start guide. It came with a USB charging wall plug and micro USB cord, and it also just came with a quick start guide. That's all it came with. It's got a camera, things like that. I like the tablet, but there are some performance drops when trying to multitask or try to use certain apps. There may be a bit of a slowdown of performance. There are 2 Gmail apps, kind of odd, which I think my device backup has restored it. So let me uninstall it. I have Gmail Go edition, which I don't need the regular Gmail for that reason. For Android tablets, some devices like Android phones or tablets are going to have the Go apps if they're using Android Go edition. Android Go edition is for 512 megabytes of RAM, where a gig of RAM is required minimum to run Android Go. This supports gesture navigation from swiping to the left for back, and then you swipe right for recent, you swipe up for home, then you swipe up from the corners for Google Assistant. There's already a plastic screen protector already applied over this, so when you get the tablet, you grab that tab that says peel, you peel that tab off, but there is a plastic screen protector which you can barely notice. But what is the oddity about this tablet here is, the tablet, when I started up for the first time, it had the Pacific time zone setting selected already, which is kind of weird, because QLink Wireless, part of the Emergency Broadband Benefit, or EBB, that was imposed by the FCC May 12th, they basically went ahead and allowed Lifeline providers to give people tablets or discounts on devices or hotspots or electronic devices during the pandemic. That's basically what they allowed. So I went ahead and got a free tablet for free. I told QLink that I wanted my free tablet and unlimited talk, text, and data on my Lifeline phone. And then the next device is, I got this Seagate Green hard drive that is a 500 gigabyte drive. It's a Barracuda Green drive. And this drive right here, it is 16 megabytes of cache. It's 5400 RPM, 500 gigabytes of storage. This drive was actually used for a DVR system that I automatically had gotten. A aunt of mine had a neighbor that had a home surveillance security camera system that used a central DVR set-top box record camera footage from the DVR from the actual mounted cameras on their house. And they gave me the old DVR recorder that was decommissioned after they got a new one. This one is manufactured in 2012, so the hard drive's firmware may be more up to date because it was manufactured in 2012. This has been in service for over 8 years. This hard drive has been used for 8 years to record video. I did wipe the drive clean. I formatted it because it had a raw partition and a small amount of free space, and I actually just formatted it clean to get the full 496 gigs of space. Some of the 4 to 5% of the drive space is reserved for the drive internally. Also, I actually did get that for this directly. I took the hard drive out, took the DVR apart, did a tear down on that, but I decided to skip making a video on the teardown because there's other videos of DVR, digital video recorder teardown, so I skipped that. And then afterwards, I just decided to repurpose this drive. I tested the drive in my computer up there. So up there, I put the drive in my computer and did a hard drive test with Smart, the Drive Smart tool, and it says it's okay, passed. The fact is, this hard drive has been powered up for 8 years. The Seagate hard drive that's in my HP Pro desk, I put in there myself, has been a computer for more than 4 years. Hard drives do seem to last depending on how you treat them. The one that's in this computer, the Seagate one, has been in a different computer for so long that it still continues to power on and work correctly. This HP Pro Desk computer came with a Western Digital hard drive with one bad sector on it, so I had to swap it out quickly and change to a different drive. So far, this drive works, but back to the tablet. This particular tablet here, there's not a lot of information online for the QLink Scepter 8. Let me just quickly get the box and I'll be right back. Okay, let me get the box and I'll be back. Ignore the background talk. That's I'm watching the news. Hold on. Putting that big thing away. Okay, I'm back. I'll show you what the box looks like. It came from Amazon.com because QLink Wireless has these devices directly, but they ship it through Amazon. There's the Scepter 8 tablet, the box. Came with a quick start guide. Right here. QLink Wireless is a lifeline provider and also a prepaid cell phone provider too. It uses the T-Mobile network. It used to use the Sprint network, but they switched to T-Mobile due to the T-Mobile Sprint merger. Therefore, any MVNOs or mobile virtual network operators, or MVNOs, were forced to switch to the T-Mobile network. That ones that used the Sprint network prior to the merger, they were forced to switch to T-Mobile. This is what it looks like directly out of the box. You've got your volume key, power key, you've got a TF card, back camera, earphone jack, USB, charging port, front camera. This is how it would look. This is just really a quick start guide. There's no instruction manual, which is obvious. Here's the micro USB cable. There's no USB Type-C, which is still a thing on some tablets and phones. You still come across the whole micro USB stuff, which is an old connector standard for micro USB. But that's basically what that is. So on the back, the spec. So on the back, you've got OS Android 11 Go Edition. You've got RAM 1 GB, ROM 16 GB of internal ROM. The display is 8-inch IPS 800 by 1280. It has camera 0.3 megapixels front and 2 megapixels rear. It's got Wi-Fi 802.11b GNN and BT 4.0 or Bluetooth 4.0. The battery is 3,500 milliamp hours, 3,500. These are all the icons you can see. It's got a quad-core processor, IPS display. It's got 1 gig of RAM, 16 gigs of storage, the battery, Wi-Fi, and micro SD card slot. So I'll show you the internal storage that it does, that Android 11 does not occupy. So I'll show you. Let me hit storage. It gives, since Android Go Edition is a slimmer version of the ROM of the regular Android edition, the system is 3.8 gigs of system files, but the available storage is 16. 5 gigs is used out of the 16, and things like that. Other apps takes up a gig of storage, which is very minimal. This phone is not really this tablet rather is not high performance. There's some additional apps on the device that pre-install other apps like Pluto TV, Tubi TV, WeatherBug. You can uninstall these yourself because it gets preloaded, such as WeatherBug, but I'll leave them there since I don't even use them. Digital well-being is included on this tablet model. Now, searching the QLink Scepter 8 tablet brings up hardly anything online for this. I think that this is a customized tablet for QLink Wireless exclusively. So that's why there's nothing much online in regards to this tablet. But other than that, I just want to say this is William Armstrong. And another note is I will be absent for a few days because I had a family member die today. And so I will be absent for a couple of days, and I will see y'all after a couple of days. Bye-bye.